Today we're taking a look at the Magicmakers Tarot by Paulina Fae. It's been such a long time since I did a first impression flip through of a tarot deck without actually doing a voiceover and doing it live. So I felt like we could do that today. I was looking at some of my old YouTube videos and I was like reminiscing about other videos that I used to make and different content that I made. And I don't know, I just was like, I kind of miss doing a live flip through where we really dissect every single picture, image, card, and see what we think about a deck. Magicmakers was sent to me by US Games, and this deck releases in April 2025. Paulina Fae is also the deck creator that has made the Spirit Song Tarot, which I absolutely love the artwork of that deck. But if I'm being completely honest, I absolutely hate the suits that have been named in that deck. They do not make sense to me. Acorns is wands, which I will never be okay with. Why is acorns wands and not pentacles? I'm so sorry. I just can't. I can't read with that deck. I love the artwork so much, but it's just one of those decks where it just doesn't align with me. I recently made a video where I talk about the things that I look for in a new tarot deck when I want to buy one, what actually matters to me, what's important. So I'll link that up here, and actually looking at the suits that the artist has chosen is one of my make or break things after I learned the hard way with the Spirit Song Tarot. So this is by the same creator. Let's hope that these suits actually make sense to me because her artwork is so incredible. So this deck comes with a small guidebook. It's very simple, straightforward. We've got keywords, a little description, a message, and a few reversed keywords. And that's the same thing for the minor arcana as well. So a very basic guidebook, nothing too crazy. I should have brought my little knife over here to open this, but I wasn't thinking. I finally got it. Nobody judged me for using my teeth because I absolutely use my teeth. I love it that when you can't tell on the back of the cards what side is upright or reversed. So immediately happy with that. Okay, and let's start looking through these cards. Now, immediately, I absolutely love all the details that come on these cards, at least on this first one. We've got like butterflies coming out of her hair around her head. We've got a bird sort of sitting on her little package. Hearts there. We've got some what looks like money or cards that are falling down behind her, a little creature that's holding on to her. I absolutely love all those small details. I love a deck that has a lot of detail. So we're off to a good start with that Fool card. We've got the Magician with so many beautiful animals surrounding them. So this deck stays to a very similar color palette. Each of the cards kind of looks very, very similar. It's very cohesive, at least so far. Oh, the Empress is so beautiful. I love how she's sort of a peacock. That's very interesting. I always think of peacocks as being more masculine, so it's an interesting take. She's also got a little pomegranate on her lap there as well. Now we've got the Emperor. He's holding on to like a little dragon. The Mentor has been swapped out for the Hierophant. I like that there's a little dragonfly by him, and he also has his hands up. It's giving as above, so below with the hand placements. We've got a little turtle in his lap. There's a book. Very interesting, small details. The sixth card is just called Love instead of the Lovers. Looks like new information coming through with the messengers as birds and the little notes that they're holding on to. This is very interesting. The Chariot doesn't have quite the same level of like movement, although we do have cheetahs, which of course are movement with wings nonetheless. Is a different take for sure. We've got Strength. Oh, this one's so cute. I love how they're like having a little tea date together. Precious. We've got the Hermit. Oh, wow. So they're almost like blending into nature, as you can see. Like their body kind of becomes this almost river that is between all these trees. It's a very, very interesting take. I always think of the Hermit, I don't think of it so much as being connected with Earth, although I should, because it's a Virgo energy. It is very earthly. So I actually really appreciate that take. You don't see a lot of hermits that have a lot of greenery around them, but they really should, considering that Virgo connection. Hey, I love that. That's a great way. Now we've got the Wheel of Life. Oh, that's interesting. So she's almost sitting inside a lotus, and all these small details, almost Alice in Wonderland-esque. There's the wheel right in front of her. It's a very interesting take. I like it. We've got Justice. The Hanged Man, who almost looks like a moth, which is pretty cool. So it's symbolizing that sort of transformation, transitional aspect of the Hanged Man with having to kind of let go or rebirth a thought, idea, or something. I'm just realizing this is like very much very bright. So I'm just going to move these ones down a little so they're not so bright in our way. Okay, we've got death. What am I even looking at here? This one is taking me a second. I thought it was a spider at first. Now, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the angel on The Simpsons. If anybody knows about the angel skeleton on The Simpsons, this really reminds me of that. Wow, we got mushrooms coming up. This is like, I think, a skeleton underground. It does look like that angel, but it's like a dragon skeleton, I think. You can tell that Paulina really puts a lot of her care into the artwork. Like she clearly understands the tarot, has her own ideas of the tarot, and has like swapped out some card meanings, has changed some things, has added different imagery. I like seeing it when someone has a very unique take on the tarot, especially when I feel like it actually really makes sense with the cards that they've chosen. Sometimes the unique take, it misses the mark for me, but so far I really like the changes that she's made here and the artistic direction that she's gone in here. It's very interesting. It's not typically a deck that I would necessarily gravitate toward. I'm not a huge fan of like pastel type. This is a very interesting, wow. It's like she's like coming out of an egg. Wow. That's kind of creepy. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of like the pastel kind of lighter toned decks. If you know my art style, I'm definitely someone who loves like big, bold colors, more of a thick lined, bold color. It's just my personal art style, but this one is very beautiful. I could definitely see a lot of people really loving this art style. Feels very, very fantasy, almost has like an element of anime or something a little bit in it, maybe very ethereal. Oh, he's cute. That really looks like the lion from The Wizard of Oz. His little face to me. Oh, that one's so cute. The little bunny flying forward as well. That's really cute. Getting into the court cards now. That one's so cute. I love that she's holding on to a little letter, like delivering news. We've also got the bats for like self-awareness. The Knight of Wands. Oh, I love the Queen of Wands with her crow. I like that these court cards also have a little bit more red in them. So you can really tell that they are the wands. The Ace of Cups with 3 women on them. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder what that... Why is there 3 of them on the Ace of Cups? And interestingly, on the 3 of Cups... Oh, there is 3 owls. I was going to say there's only 2 owls on the 3 of Cups, but there's a third. He's just looking in the other direction, I think. Oh, he lost a branch. Okay. Oh, I like this one. That's so cute. Very 6 of Cups. That really comes out strong. I find with some of these minor arcana, I really resonate with some of the artwork, and then some of it I'm a little bit like not necessarily 100% resonating with it, but that could just be me. I wouldn't say it's anything totally off or anything. It's just some of the cards. Oh, I love this one. It's kind of giving me Marie Antoinette almost vibes with the 9 of Cups. That's so funny. I love it. Beautiful. Oh, that one's really cute too. I really do like a lot of them. It's just there's been a few that I've been a little bit confused by, but oh, they've got the beautiful bird on the Page of Cups. Knight of Cups. That's fun. I've been really enjoying the court cards in this one, actually, quite a bit. I feel like I don't usually say that about decks. Sometimes the court cards can fall kind of flat. Sometimes they're a little bit boring. Sometimes they kind of look all too much like each other. But I actually really like the court cards in this one. Oh, that's interesting. Ace of Swords. And we have 3 depicted on this one too. 3 cats on this one though. I wonder why there keeps being 3s on the aces. Or at least in the last 2 that we've seen. A classic card here with the 3 of Swords. Oh, that one's so cute. I've been really liking the 6s in the Minor Arcana. Oh, wow. That's very interesting details. That one too. That's a great 9 of Swords. Wow. We feel the anxiety and the worry and the stress in that 9 of Swords. He looks quite sly, doesn't he? Perfect for the Knight of Swords. Scheming, always scheming. Oh, that one's beautiful. I love the companion. Okay, now we're going on to the Ace of Pentacles. Aw, it's cute. 2 of Pentacles. That's interesting. Okay, so it's balancing clearly a lot. But it looks like it's doing a good job at balancing it. We got the 3 of Pentacles. See, this one to me, like, there's a couple cards to me that fall a little bit flat. Like, I love the artwork, but I'm not necessarily getting 3 of Pentacles. Like, if I didn't know what card this was, I could think it was the 3 of Cups, you know. But maybe that doesn't matter. I mean, to me it does. I'm always so particular about stuff like that. I care about stuff like that. I want to really be able to feel the energy of the card right away when I see it, but that might just be a me thing. I mean, other people might not mind that kind of thing as much, especially because, I mean, the name is written on the bottom, right? Maybe I'm just too picky about that. You'll have to let me know. Wow. There's just so many details in all of these cards. Oh my gosh, I love this one. I love how she's with her little friend. That's so cute. See, like a lot of them do give me the energy. Like this one to me does feel very much like the 9 of Pentacles. But then like something like this one, like the 7 of Pentacles, I'm not necessarily getting 7 of Pentacles if I didn't see that it was written 7 of Pentacles at the bottom. It's beautiful though. But I mean, it looks to me almost maybe more like a Page of Pentacles or something like that. Oh, that one's cool. I think this is one of the first ones that we've had that doesn't have any people on the card, or creatures, I should say. And here's the Page of Pentacles in contemplation. Knight of Pentacles. I always love the Queen of Pentacles in decks, and this one is really gorgeous. Kind of looks like the 7 of Pentacles that we actually just saw that I said kind of looks like it could be the Page. This one sort of has a similar vibe. She's really beautiful though. I love this. And the King of Pentacles. So you'll have to let me know what you think about this deck, Magicmakers Tarot. Is this one a purchase or a pass for you? What do you think about the artwork? How do you feel about this one? I think it's a really beautiful deck. Again, I think it's for a certain type of aesthetic that isn't necessarily mine. So I feel like I'm a little bit of a harsh critic on it just because I'm not huge into the art style, although I do think it's absolutely beautiful. I can respect it, I can appreciate it. But it's not one that I feel like I would gravitate towards all the time, but it is incredibly detailed. It's very intentional, really beautiful. I'm curious to work with it. The cards do feel a little bit wide, a little bit more like an oracle card, and they are very, very thin. But I feel like they're going to hold up. Usually, thin cards I find do tend to hold up well. It's usually when they have like a laminated plastic on them that I find they tend to break down a little bit faster. But a thin deck like this, I feel like will probably hold up. But yeah, I'm curious to know what you think about the art style, what you think about the Magicmakers Tarot. Thank you again to US Games for sending me this one. It was really fun to look at. And let me know if you liked this style of just doing a flip through first impression, or if you prefer it when I flip through it and kind of have like a script that we talk about it and it's much shorter. Let me know what you prefer, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.